You never know what you're gonna find. I wish I had a herpetologist with me. What the dude? Is that a horny toad? Look at him. So today we were hiking, and right at the edge of our hike, we just encountered this large, what I can only assume is a non-native lizard. It was actually a bearded dragon. I mean, that does not look like anything I've ever seen around here. It's pretty pissed and intriguing hikers here in the Los Angeles County area. A bearded dragon. Now, we're in Southern California, so you may be asking yourself, what is a bearded dragon doing here? I couldn't tell you. But more than likely, this was a pet, and somebody ended up feeling like they were in over their head, and they just let it go here. Now, this bearded dragon is pretty pissed off. And you can see why they call him a bearded dragon, because he's got a little beard there, right? And somebody probably let this sucker go. This was definitely a pet. We're in Southern California. Bearded dragons are not native to this area. He's probably hungry too, sadly. And right here on the side of the road, he's probably gonna end up under the tires of some asshole's M3 or eaten by a coyote or a hawk or something like that. But this is how you end up with invasive species, where non-native species are introduced this way, and they end up, this isn't gonna happen with this sucker because he's got nothing out here, but this is how you end up with invasive species that take over a ecosystem that they're not supposed to be in and wreak havoc. Look at him shift his body around.
You got any gloves in your
Trying to make himself seem bigger. I mean, if you were gonna try to catch him, I guess this would be the direction from which you'd do it. Bro, look at him splaying out his neck. That's a sick, wicked beard you have there. Say hello to your mother for me.
I had a beard like that in The Perfect Storm. Did you see that movie?
We both really wanted to take him home. The reality of it is, we tried to pick him up. We put a stick near him. He was very aggressive. He seemed like he was not friendly. I wasn't about to pick him up and hold him and sit him in the shotgun seat of my car to drive him home. I had nothing to put him in. I didn't know anything about him. I didn't even know what it was yet. So we decided to go ahead, and after hanging out with him for a bit, we went home. As we're driving home, my son is telling me, he's like, man, Dad, we're basically leaving that guy out there. He's going to get eaten. He's going to die. Like, we have to do so. You got to go back and get him. I said, no way, I'm not doing it. I posted a couple of pictures to my Instagram, which you should definitely follow me on, @CactusQuest. But I posted some pictures there, and people were like, yo, man, they're really easy to catch. Just put something over his back, like a towel or whatever, and he'll fall asleep, and you can grab him, feed him some worms, whatever, and it'll be fine. So after a pretty intense guilt trip from my 11-year-old, I decided to, at about 10 o'clock at night, get back in the car and drive up there to see if I could find him. And if I could find him, indeed I would capture him and bring him to safety.
Light. So this is where I last saw that little bearded bastard. He was right under here. No sign of him.
There he is! Look at him, almost camouflaged with the rocks, maybe.
I'm gonna attempt to use the pillow and the beanie to get him into here, and then I'm gonna keep him in this box with this over him until I can take him to the Humane Society tomorrow. So that's my plan. We'll see how the fuck it goes. Ants everywhere. God damn it. got him. He's rescued. Well, holy shit. I can't even believe this worked. I got the dragon. I got the dragon, dude. So you can have some banana. All right.
Whipped up a real quick banana lettuce salad, you know? Pretty good.
Long way from home.
There's his little tail.
So since I've got this dude here in the garage, I just so happen to have an extra heating pad that I'm not using for my seedlings at the moment. And so I'm gonna give him a little towel and then say goodnight to him in here. It should be warm enough. That heating pad, he's got water, he's got everything else he needs. And so here we go. I got this dude, he's in the greenhouse right now, and my wife is not happy because I'm thinking about keeping him. And anyway, he's hanging out in this box right now, and I'm about to go get him some food. I'm going to Petco, get him some worms, and if he warms up to me as I feed him these worms, I'm probably gonna keep him.
You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love.
So that's what my buddy Kevin told me to get him these wax worms, and I found that awesome rock. So I'll use that for some texture and some pottery.
Some of these look fucking dead as hell.
You're as cold as ice.
Trying to find a live worm in here is fucking ridiculous.
Petco sells dead worms.
After literally a minute of sifting through dead worms and wood chips, I finally found me a live one, baby. We got a live one!
There you go.
I wanted to make sure that he had a full belly before I took him for a little ride to go drop him off at his new home.
I'm taking him to a no-kill animal shelter where they will be able to get him into, hopefully into the hands of somebody that knows how to take care of him and wants to have one of these animals. I gotta be honest with you though, I have grown a little attached. Yeah, he let me pet him and kind of want to keep it, but I can't have another, I got 2 babies and an 11-year-old, I can't do it. You're gonna be all right, right? You would tell me if you weren't gonna be okay. You just say it and I'll keep you, baby. He's not gonna talk.
The reality of it is if you have a pet that you don't want, that's too much for you, all you have to do is take it down to the Humane Society. It's a simple Google search and 5 to 10 minute drive. Don't just go dump them in the wilderness.
My good animal karma for the day is done, and they said that if they don't find anyone that'll take him, ultimately what'll happen is like a reptile rescue place will come get him. My little brief bearded dragon in the sun moment is over.